All right, good morning, Cadre. Here again for another Bad Blade episode as we continue um, using this blade that we've got here, the Topaz Platinum. I've loaded up into my Parker variant here, and we're going to dial it up to 5, the highest setting, increase the aggressiveness, and use this for its third shave now and see how it goes. Continuing to obviously use the chiseled face trade winds as we're doing that 3017. Got the aftershave as well. And then I've got my Sterling brush. This one is the butterscotch handle in the fan shape. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, build the lather, and we'll be back to continue this shave. All right, lather's built, lather's fantastic. Let's see where we're at with this blade. Mentioned yesterday during the second shave that it didn't feel as smooth when I got down here in the lower part of my neck. Hard to say if that's the blade or if that was me or... It's feeling pretty good now. So far so good, pretty decent. I mean, this is a blade that's actually performed better than expected. So I need to try to like reel it in and bring it back down to earth a little bit as I'm sitting here contemplating what its final review should be. Because I think it's performed better than I expected, so it's like above its pay grade, so to speak, if that makes sense. As I continued more research the last couple days, I was quite impressed to actually find some people posting bad reviews about these blades. And you have to take all reviews with a grain of salt, right? What's their experience level? What else have they used? Why are they saying it's bad? I mean, you guys even need to keep that in mind when I'm using it, because any blade, because you guys could come up with a totally different scenario. You guys could have a totally different opinion. There's going to be blades that I use and say are good, and you're going to disagree with me, and back and forth. So hopefully this series has at least proven a good place to start. I mean, my first pass is really good, so liking it so far. For its third use, it's performing really well and on an aggressive setting, so that's good. So I'm going to pause you guys and we're going to come back for the second pass. All right, pass 2. So is this blade going to be a 100 pack rating? I don't think so. I mentioned in the thread after pass 2 that it was kind of like if this shave went bad because of the not irritation, because of the not as good results in my lower neck as I got yesterday, it would probably get a bad rating. So I need to keep that in mind. So I don't think we're going to get to a 100 pack, but I think this shave has redeemed itself for me. So far. But then again, I'm also noticing I ended up with a small little nick down here, and I got a little one over here too. And I don't know what I did there. So I mean, I don't know. It's hard because the shave is feeling good, but I'm not Clearly I'm not getting the results that I want. Smooth though. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how the blade buffing goes. Today's shave definitely wasn't as bad as yesterday's, but I don't think it's fully redeemed itself either. Alright, so I'm going to apply witch hazel and clean up off camera, and then we'll be back to apply the aftershave and do final thoughts on this blade. Alright, so it's kind of as I was cleaning up, I was thinking to myself, and I think the biggest thing that it comes down to for this blade is that there's enough good qualities there that it makes me really curious about it. However, I'm ending up with minor irritation on the last two shaves. First shave I didn't get any. Got a nick here, a nick here, and a nick down here, and one over here that I noticed while cleaning up, which is very peculiar to me. Doesn't happen often. So I'm kind of like, do I put this at the bottom of the good rankings to like force myself to want to like revisit it, you know, maybe with a 5-pack, you know, throw a 5-pack in or something to that effect? Or does it belong at the top of the bad category? And I just kind of remember in the back of my mind the same thing, that hey, if you see a good deal on a 5-pack of these blades, pick it up and just see what happens, you know? That's kind of where I'm left. And I really want to see, because this is an alcohol-based aftershave, but I usually don't get a lot of burn. I want to see if it like exemplifies any of the irritation that I believe that I'm getting based, or if it's just nicks. And also, guys, the cost of these blades is so good. It's like you almost want to like them, right? I mean, when a blade is like, when you can get a blade for like 4 cents, you want to like it. It's not like the Graham Field where you're paying a buttload of money for a horrible shave. Yeah. The neck doesn't feel good. I mean, it doesn't feel horrible. I've had worse shaves, and that's kind of the thing. I'm going to put this, I think, in the bad category. I think that's where it belongs, unfortunately. I'm going to put it in the bad. However, I am going to say I do want to revisit it. I would also throw it out there. The blades are so cheap. If you have an opportunity and you see them and you can throw in a 5-pack or something to that effect, throw in a 5-pack and just come back and tell me. Say, hey, no, you're crazy. I don't think it's bad. Maybe it should be good. Or maybe you go out there and do decide to buy 200 of them or whatever, or 100 or the 50-pack or the 1,000, whatever. The price is so good, I just feel like I really wanted to like it, and I think that's what's in the back of my mind. It's telling me, it's like, oh, the price is so good. Find a way to like this blade because the price is so good. But you know what? I don't want shaves like this all the time. And it's more than that. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, really the blade is probably the cheapest thing that we use. So it belongs in the bad category. My opinion, it belongs in the bad category. That's where I'm putting it. And we'll see what the next blade brings. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, we'll begin the next review of the next bad blade. So if you guys are catching these and you want to know more about it, I post full reviews at the www.theshavingcadre.com. Hit us up over there. You can read everything. You can see all the blades that I've used, all the blades that are coming up, and you can see how I rank them in the 100-pack category, the good, the bad, and the trash. And basically you could combine all four and get a list of all the rankings and kind of see where I've ranked the blade. Maybe one of your favorite blades, you can see where I've put it and you can tell me I'm wrong. But that's kind of where I'm at. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't joined us, please do so. And aside from that, I'll see you guys on the pages. Have a good day, Cadre.